got too much grip that I don't fucking know what to do with it. Fuck, dude. It's gonna be a new car, baby. We are installing some coilovers on my 2019 BRZ. We got some Racecomp engineering Tarmac 2s that we're gonna be installing. Welcome to the channel where I give you guys as much motorsport and racing content that I can provide, and hopefully you guys can follow along on that journey. If you haven't done so already, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, but let's get on with the video. Time has come. The coilovers are here. Let's open this up right now. I'm so pumped. Oh, let's go. Alrighty. Let's see. Ooh, that wasn't as cool. There you go. We can edit that. Dude, I am pumped. I am pumped. Uh-oh. Another box. Alright, so far packaged pretty well. Another box!
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Yo, if this isn't secure, I don't know what is. Alright, Racecomp engineering. Here it is, developed with KW. Racecomp engineering Tarmac 2s. What is this? Like an envelope? Alright, cool. So it looks like this is a manual. So this says Racecomp Club Sport V3s. I thought I bought the Tarmac 2s, but I think they're the Tarmac 2 Club Sports. Hopefully this isn't an issue. Oh, I'm scared now. So I will fact check that here in a second, but until then. Ooh, alright, so here is that to adjust ride height. Oh my goodness. Look at these mother truckers. Dude, where do I start? Here we are. Dude, this is nice. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And this is going to match the car. So nice. Let's go. Alright, so it looks like these are, I think, yeah, these are the fronts. Looks like these are the rears. So these do not come with top hats. So you can buy these and reuse the stock top hats. Now I actually bought camber plates. Doesn't look like that's in this package, which explains why I got another tracking number message yesterday. I should be able to start installing these tomorrow. Look at this, baby. Oh my goodness. You got that KW stuff right there. Oh man. Wow. So you can adjust that there. And then the rear, looks like we've got the adjustability right here. If you can see that. That's crazy. Alright, that's okay. So it's got an Allen for a set screw, and then it's got the wrench to adjust the ride height. Awesome. So I'm gonna go verify and fact check that I got the right stuff, and it sounds like the camber plates are gonna be here tomorrow. So I do know that the Tarmac 2s were developed with KW. I think some of their other products were too. But specifically, the Tarmac 2s were made to make the V3s of the KWs better, and that's what this says right here. So I'm thinking that these are the right parts, but I just want to go double check. Cool. Let's admire this for a sec. Oh baby, look at that. This is gonna be sweet. I can't wait. Assuming these are right, which I'm starting to think they are. Camber plates tomorrow. We start the install. Get an alignment Saturday. Or, you know, get caught up on anything or detours that we might have to go through. And then I'll give you guys my reaction, initial reaction, and then we'll see how she holds up out in the autocross course. But I'm excited. Let's go. Alright, party people, it is the next day. I did confirm these are in fact the RCE Tarmac 2s. So we're good there. Did a little bit more research, and then I was right. So here are the camber plates and the rear mounts. So these are in, they got here today. So far we are on track to get these installed. Like I said, we're going to attempt to do them tonight. My initial guess was, I don't know, 3 hours, 4 hours. Hopefully, that's what I want to shoot for. Might turn into 8. That's why I still have tomorrow, like I was saying before. So we still have tomorrow. We'll be good. Cool. The other thing, cool thing is, came with a sticker. At first I was like, oh man, didn't come with any stickers or anything. But we got our sticker. It looks like it's a Racecomp engineering sticker for a helmet visor. So I might put these on one of my helmets. So that's actually pretty cool. So I'm not upset about not having a sticker anymore, because that's a cool sticker to have. So I'll probably be rocking this. Thank you, Racecomp Engineering. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and clean up the garage. Then I can pull in the car, we can jack it up and get started. And then once I get all that done, I'll go through what these coilovers, kind of why I chose these coilovers specifically. But dude, I'm excited, I'm pumped. Let's go. It's my first time actually installing coilovers on a car. So we'll see how this goes. A little nervous, but I think we got it. We've done it. I got some of my buddies coming, so they're gonna help me out with this as well. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Now I'm blooming just for you. There's nothing I wouldn't do 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 for you. For you. For you. For you.
Right now what I'm doing is I'm looking at all the instructions and then just going through everything, making sure I actually know what I'm doing, or actually think I know what I'm doing. So I'm going through all that stuff, then I'll bring in the car. Right now, what I am looking at, let me show you guys here. Alright, so here we've got Racecomp Engineering's instructions. So I really like these, they're thorough. I've already read through them once. They also have a lot of good instructions on how to adjust dampening. So I'll probably go through what that is with you guys the more I learn about it. But this is also one of the reasons that I wanted to get these specific coilovers. So like I said, I did verify they are the Tarmac 2 coilovers. Here's the installation guide, and it is pretty thorough, pretty good. So I can't wait to get going on this bad boy. And see, look at these pictures. Alright, and then a cool thing is they also have, you know, recommended baseline settings, and they teach you how to get there. And you know, it's a good way. It doesn't have everything you need to know, but it has just enough of what you need to know to get going and all that stuff. So going through this, I'll bring the car in, and then we can start actually assembling the camber plates and the rear mounts to everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and get going. So let's do this, baby. So another thing I just realized is I only have 2 jack stands, and I want the car jacked up on both ends so I can just go through everything. So I'm probably going to run to Harbor Freight, get some beer, get some jack stands. Won't get beer from Harbor Freight. Be cool if they sold it, but anyways, off topic. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to get started on the assembly. So we're going to take a little break, detour. Also, I need some energy. A good energy drink will do pretty well. Let's go. I don't know if you can hear that. We're gonna pretend like you can. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight and we're gonna get those jack stands. And the other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna really pay attention to this current stock setup. So this is my 2019 Subaru BRZ. It has a performance package, so it already has the Sachs dampening suspension already in it. So it's not a bad stock suspension. This is not bad, but I do want to level it up some more. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going to the Tarmac 2s. I also want to use it for track use. Eventually this car is going to be a full-on track car. Now, I'm going to progress there eventually, so that's why I spent a little bit more than I would typically for some coilovers, because you could obviously go a cheaper, maybe more budget-friendly option. But I also compete in autocross right now, so I really want to make sure that I remain competitive in my class. I wanted to use this car ride to essentially get a last feel of the way the car is set up, and so that way when I drive the car for the first time with the new coils, I'll have kind of a reference point, a baseline. So like I said, I already do autocross in this car, so naturally things I can start comparing to is my times and like where I stack up with everybody else. So that's one of the things I'm looking forward to. Yeah, so like right now, I really like how the car is very responsive, but there is a lot of body roll in the car, but it still has a lot of grip. Even though the BRZ stock, even the performance package, even though it's really soft, it still has a lot of grip, which is why this platform is just, it's so amazing. It's why I chose the platform. So my plan for the car is I'm going to do basically mostly suspension and aero upgrades before I touch any power upgrades. I really want to fully understand basically how different suspension setups affect different tracks, and I kind of want to learn that before I apply power. I really want to be able to do the power mods. Like in the class that I will be competing in next season for autocross, I'm allowed to basically do headers in a tune, so that's kind of the best way of adding power to the car right off the bat. But like I said, I want to make sure that I'm able to drive the car at its full power, so that way when I do up it in power, I'm kind of more comfortable and more used to that feeling. And I just think as I do that and as I progress as a driver, then I can kind of go for power first and do that, and you know, but that's just kind of my approach. My mind could be changed. Let me know if you have any comments, suggestions, resources down in the comments.
Growing up, parents got me a guitar. Said you could do anything, kid, you could go far. You could be the president, fireman, race cars. The sky's the limit, kid, so shoot for the stars. So I strummed that guitar every day. Found the passion for music never went away. I joined a couple bands and played a few shows. Tried to impress the girl in the front row. But soon enough, everything starts to change. As you grow up, nobody treats you the same. They try to take your future and make it real safe. You could be a doctor, accountant, or something sane. But yo, whatever happened to the sky was the limit. I fell in love with music, never thought it was a gimmick. I worked so hard on every tune and every single lyric. My whole identity depended on being artistic. Now you want to strip that away so you feel okay?
Alright, so the car is finally in the garage. So this is what the stock suspension is going to look like, so I'll walk you guys through that. So right now, you can see that is the current fitment, so there's quite a bit of a gap still. These are 17-inch wheels. These are 17 by 9s. I forgot the offset. I think it's like 35 or 38, but these are Apexes. They're the Arc 8s. It's the same. It's a square setup right now. So these wheels are going to be the ones that I use for racing. So I also have these stock wheels, but they're different. They're stock dimensions, whereas these wheels are not. They're wider with a different offset. So eventually I'm probably going to sell these. The only thing is they have the grippier set of tires that I race with. So originally these were my dailies right here, and these were my race wheels and tires. But with my new class, I can run larger size. So I'm probably going to end up selling these and then buying a new set of dailies. I'm going from having an extra set of wheels to not having an extra set, which is fine because I have to go ahead and waste through these summer tires anyways. So as these get lower, I'll probably do that. But let's look at the fitment from the back. Alright, so not sure you guys can see, but also quite a bit at the back. I'll put my hand here for reference. Right, 4 fingers. So we'll see how that changes. Alright, and then the front, You guys can see, not that low to the ground. Stock suspension setup is not bad, but it can be better. That's why we spent this money. That's why we're putting on these coilovers. It's gonna be a new car, baby. I'm pumped. Let's jack her up, get it set up, and let's just get going.
Things are gonna get better real soon. Yeah, I'ma just do me, you just do you. I swear it's gonna get better real soon. Don't let anyone tell you what you should do. I got a clear view. We're gonna make it soon.
Alright, so we've got the car on jack stands, wheels off. Now we can start taking off the stock coilovers and we can go from there. Let's do it, baby.
Cause what you got to lose, 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 got to lose. I won't give up, I won't back down. Till the line 6 feet underneath the deep ground. I won't give up, I won't back down. There's nobody stopping me except for me now. I won't give up, I won't back down. Till the line 6 feet underneath the deep ground. I won't give up, I won't back down. There's nobody stopping me except for me now.
It is the next day. We ran into a hiccup, but everything's good now. Thanks to my NOS. So like I was saying, today's the next day. Everything is now installed. Overall, not bad of a install process. It's actually pretty easy. We just ran into one hiccup that really slowed us down. We stripped a bolt on one of the end links for the sway bars. So it happens. I got a new end link this morning. Got that installed. Didn't really film much on the installation process because there's already so many videos out there in terms of how to install coilovers on this specific platform. But overall, install process was pretty easy, really smooth, other than that one little hiccup, but that was more user error. So let's go ahead and put the wheels back on and see how it looks. Oh, another thing I wanted to point out is the size difference. I'll probably put a picture on the screen or a video of what the coilovers, that size, and then just look at this behemoth of a thing. Like, holy shit. Like, it's also really heavy. Alright, let's go ahead and get the wheels on and see what everything else looks like. Alright, so one quick thing I also wanted to mention. So as far as the ride height goes, I only lowered everything an inch across the board from what's on their stock already. So we'll see that difference. I only did an inch, and then I'll probably do that for a while and then mess with everything else a little bit more later. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop it and let's get it going.
Real soon. Yeah, I'ma just do me, you just do you. I swear it's gonna get better real soon. Don't let anyone tell you what you should do.
I feel like I need to drop the front a little bit. There's still a gap. Probably like a 2-finger gap, whereas the rear is more like a 1.5. Yo, that's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna give it some time to settle and we'll see how it looks. So I just turned the car on, and even just going full lock to full lock, I can feel the car kind of pivot so much more. Like I don't know how to explain it. So right now, like I said, I dropped everything an inch from baseline, from stock. It looks like the rear might have been a little bit more. The front is a little higher than the rear just from initial looks. I don't know if you guys could tell on the camera, but we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna go see how it rides and then see where it ends up settling. I'll probably end up dropping the front probably a 1/4 inch, if anything, and then I'll see how the rear's doing. If the rear ends up settling too low, I'll probably go up a 1/4 inch on the rear, maybe a little more if I have to. But let's see initial thoughts and ride. Right now I set the dampening to what Racecomp Engineering has suggested in terms of canyon, autocross, and tracking setups. We'll see how it goes. Once I get used to this and how to adjust dampening and everything, and I get used and comfortable to doing that, then I'll probably start adding some other stuff like a sway bar, and see how that affects it, end lengths, all that stuff. All right, dude, so far so good. I can definitely feel it stiffer, but not uncomfortable yet. Yo, this is kind of wicked. Just a little wicked. Yo, this is kind of wicked. Dude, even on the acceleration, I can feel there's like very little body roll along that axis right there. Like when I accelerate, I can feel the front tires lift, but no, not too much. It's planted so far. I've only gone straight. Yo, let's go, baby. Initial reaction so far, so good. Let's go do a little bit of spirited driving. A little daily driving, then spirited driving. All right, full U-turn, not bad. Okay. Dude, this drive's great. I'm a fan. Okay, this is pretty bouncy. Whoa. I might soften it up a little bit for daily driving. Oh shit. I don't know if you can tell with the camera mount. Whoa. Yeah. But the thing is, like, yeah, I'm bouncing, but I feel like I still have a lot of control of the car. That's the crazy thing, man. Okay, oh buddy. Yikes. Okay. Shit. Yikes, dude. Oh, okay. I might need to make some changes. Oh, yikes. Yo, what's going on, party people? It is Sunday, so that means it's race day. Sundays are for racing. Let's go. So, yesterday, got all the suspension stuff dialed in for the car. Now, I had to do a lot of like rebound and compression adjustment to get it to where I like it, just kind of as a feel. Also, I went through the forums as like references to kind of see where I can baseline off of. Now, the ride initially is not what I assumed it was going to be stiffer, but it's pretty stiff. I haven't gone full soft just because of the race today, so I kind of want to see baseline how it is today. Now, I didn't get an alignment, couldn't find anywhere that was available to either fit the car because it's lowered, or they're just, you know, places were really busy. So the alignment isn't honestly that bad. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule, there's a shop that I know that does racing alignments, so I'll probably end up going there eventually instead. For now, I think it's okay, and then now I compare the differences. So we're going to send it and see how it is. Let's go ahead and head to the track. much grip that I don't fucking know what to do with it. Fuck, dude. I'm gonna actually brake on this one.
That's alright.
Damn.
Aaron Rodriguez. Aaron Rodriguez, 48.191. Your quickest time, Aaron.
Bumps you up a spot to 8th place in Class X. Not 1.5